Hello and welcome to another video on the channel. In this one, we're going to be looking at the laptop that I use pretty much daily. This is my bedside laptop and it's my favorite one. We'll tell you why, but first let's do a review. Just look at it. First of all, it's 16 by 9. 19 inch, I believe, or no, 15.6 inch, sorry, 15.6 inch laptop or display of the laptop. It did come with a power bank, or not a power bank, but a charging cable, this brick, but it's damaged, so I got the replacement adapter. So this one is not original. See, I can show you. It says replacement. So if you're looking for the specs, there you go. So that says 1.5 amps, 60 hertz, and 4.74 amps, 19 volts. So if you're looking for a charger for this, those are the specs for this. By the way, I did find online that these laptops do have this problem with quite often with the charging port. So keep in mind on the replacement to find if you find a deal where you can get a laptop that has like a very common charging port or charging type, that you can easily find replacements, because those things can be really pricey, like 20 plus euros here in Europe. So let's look at this one. I did get one for like 100 euros like 5 years ago or so, and it's one of the older models. I'm not we're gonna look at below what actual model it is, or you can actually see on the title. Probably I'll put the review of that model. It's a Samsung, and I like this this back. It's very clean. It is a reflective surface, as you can see. It takes fingerprints, but I kind of like it. I don't know, it's one of my favorites. All right, and as you can see, it's used quite a bit. So this is how it looks like after years of constant use, daily use. Yep, sorry. And there we go. So I did install Windows 10 on this one. It came with Windows 8, and it won't run Windows 11 unless you do a little bit hacking, let's say. I'm not sure how, but Windows 10 will run. Windows 11, I'm not sure how. All right, so first of all, as you can see, it has a pretty full-size keyboard with some multimedia buttons, and the on-off is at the top right. Sometimes it's in the side, sometimes it's like in this corner. I kind of like this place. I just learned to use it. It just became a standard, I guess, with these serial laptops to have that button over there. One thing that I really like, I mean, among so many other things, is this touchpad. It's a pretty much ideal size for my hand size. So I just learned to, when I use this laptop, to have my index finger on this, of course, trackpad, but also on these buttons. So when I put my thumb, I know when I use this, I can put my thumb here and just know when I'm pressing a button, which button I am pressing. But you know, I do use it in my bed on like low light. It doesn't have a lit keyboard, or actually, let's turn it on. Yeah, there we go. So from screen you can see these buttons, but it doesn't have like light on keys. It does have multimedia with the FN key, so it's still there. It doesn't have dedicated ones, but that's pretty convenient. It's in German keyboard, but I kind of learned to use English and Serbian where I live in Serbia. I learned to use to switch keyboards, so it's no problem that it's like in German. In German it's usually just QWERTY with just like Z and Y, different placement. Also, numpad's pretty nice. I like these keys. It's pretty sweet how it works. Like I learned these, I learned to love these because it's just natural. Like you can rest your finger naturally, and just a slight push, it engages. Like it's really nice. One of my favorite keyboards, and especially like you have a lot of space here. That's why this huge trackpads are not my favorite, because I like when I type to have like for this keyboard, but also for numpad to have enough space to rest my palm. So pretty nice. And also you learn this motion like when you type to just engage the trackpad. Pretty nice for typing. Also, it does have speakers. They're invisible here, but they're probably somewhere out there. I'm not sure where they're placed exactly. Here we have some stickers. Energy Star, international warranty. It does have a dedicated graphics and Intel i5. We're gonna look at the specs on of the laptops, but first let's turn it around, see what it has. So front facing, we might hope it focuses, but does have Wi-Fi indicator for on off. Not sure what that is, and that's battery, I think. So that's front side. This side view. See, oh, there we go. And hope you can see. Okay, so it does have USB-A 3.0 and HDMI. It does have this VGA port, RJ45 jack for network, of course power input. On this side also does have a card slot, so you can see this is for SD cards, SD card reader, something that you get with those micro SD cards. It's you can put it here with a reader. All right, also has this is what I like, but I guess newer devices just have one, but a lot of new headphones have just one jack. This one has two jacks, one for microphone, one for headphones or speakers. I like that. We do have DVD raw. I'm not sure how it's called. It's for writing also, and USB 2.0, two of them. And at the back side there's pretty much just battery. You can see hinges are not, I mean the lid is not all the way. I kind of like it, but doesn't really matter that much. Just make a little wider laptop. All right, let's open it up, see how it looks like again, and let's turn it on. All right, let's see if I can adjust the view. All right, it does have a webcam here and a microphone. We're gonna look at that as well. And spec wise, we're gonna also look at that. It's a 1080p screen. I like that format, just 1920 by 1080, perfect size for full HD. So pretty ideal. I think it's 30 hertz. It doesn't matter. Let's look at the processor here. We do have Intel Core i5 3210, 4 cores, 2.5 gigahertz. Pretty nice, I'd say, for older third generation, I guess. Was it third generation or second? I guess it's third because it's 3000, right? 3000M processor. Pretty nice. A5, 4 cores. I guess 4 cores are pretty much the standard for this generation of for laptops, to be really good ones. And it has dedicated graphics. Let's see. There we go. We got HD 7600M series graphics card plus Intel 4000 HD graphics. So that's got pretty nice display and graphic hardware. Also camera here, you can see does have this webcam. It's pretty nice. I think it's 720p, but it's not the best, of course, but it will do. It's much better than most. What else can we see? Realtek. I'm not sure what else can we look at here, but that's basically it. Let's look at webcam. And there we go. Hello. So it's pretty wide, like you can see it's ideal. I'm sitting just straight in front of it, pretty like comfortable for typing, and it's really nice how it captures like the size of the pretty nice capture angle and frame. And when you're in like a call, you don't have to like you stay in the frame pretty much. Ideal for that. I saw a lot of these webcams struggle with that, like just captures your just head when you're sitting comfortably. This one is just my favorite, honestly, the frame of the camera. The camera quality, it's not the best, but it's much better than most. And you can see as I speak, it doesn't have that motion. It doesn't have a lag when it's recording, so that's pretty nice. I did see a lot of cameras struggle with lighting, with colors and light. This one, I'd say it's pretty good. Mind you, I do record this from my phone on the screen, so the recorded video is much better than what you see here. So keep that in mind. Although with this low light, by the way, light here is not the strongest, not the brightest. It's a dim light. So, and even with that, you can pretty easily see that I'm pretty nicely illuminated. But we do have this phone in front. But other than that, you can pretty clearly see it. It doesn't have any major artifacting or something like that. It's a little low resolution. It's not full HD, so when displayed on full HD screen, it does have that feel that it's lower quality than it actually is. But pretty nice camera. I like it. Microphone. I don't know. I don't like this microphone. I do have when I'm using this. I do have a how I call that equalizer. Some software that I run to set up for calls and all that. So I adjust the quality of the microphone so it's a little better than what comes factory, but still pretty good camera and pretty good specs for this generation of laptops. I don't find now you can even find this somewhere like 50 to 100 euros. In decent condition, I'd say it's closer to 100 euros, but it is my recommendation, especially because I had experience for at least 5 years of using it daily. Battery just it's pretty much useless as soon as I plug it out. As soon as I remove charger, it will turn off. Maybe a few seconds stay on, but yeah, battery it's not that great quality. But spec wise, it's pretty smooth. You can, run programs, you can edit videos, you can watch YouTube, you can writing graphics pretty decent, I'd say, and pretty decent laptop for the price, especially nowadays when new laptops are really pricey. These old ones come in handy if you can get to some of those for a cheaper price. It's definitely helpful to have that option. But there you go. Hope you like this review. Also, let's look at the back once again. I wanted to see what kind of model it is. I'm gonna flip it and turn it. Okay, so you can see it does have some vents here. This one is for, I guess, processor. No, processor on this side. So here's processor. I guess maybe something there as well. But you can see it's actually written HDD and memory, ODD. So those you can find here. You can replace hard disk. I have SSD, so I replace that. I change memory to 8 gigabytes. So that's, I think, decent enough for this kind of laptop. Wi-Fi card and battery. So the model is, if I can focus this thing, that would be great. All right, there we go. 350V Samsung. That's the model, NP350V5C. Pretty nice one. You can see at the bottom SOADE. That's November 2012. Wow, it's pretty old, right? But it still runs. It's pretty nice. Samsung, who would I say, and says Windows 8. As I said, I had it at Windows 8 when I bought it, and I just changed to Windows 10. Pretty simple. Just install it, straightforward. Didn't have to do any hacking or anything like that. But anyway, pretty nice laptop. Definitely my favorite. I did use it for quite some time. I did buy it used, didn't get it new, and just with simple updates like SSD. It's a great update if you get like at least any like 128 gigabytes SSD. Would make this laptop so much better. It will struggle with the hard disk that it came with, especially with a system like Windows 10. That's really hardware demanding, but just for a little update like that, it would mean quite a lot to make this system for that's from 2012 pretty usable even in 2025 when I record this. So there you go. That's my daily driver in terms of laptop. It works really well. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.